it's kind of a first impressions in video of this steering wheel, which I just got yesterday. I have tried it out a little bit, but not that much yet, so this is still kind of early days, first impression type of video. I'm not sponsored by Fanatec, though I have applied for an affiliate link and that type of thing, so hopefully that'll come. There is a product page, linked to product page for this, which we're going to show here, is beautiful. The McLaren GT3 100% size replica wheel from Fanatec. But yeah, so hopefully I will be able to get a affiliate link down below, but if not, there's still a product page link. I bought it, so everything that I say is my own opinion anyway, and even if I did get links or any affiliation, it would still be my opinion anyway, so great. What do I think on first look? Well, first look, it feels great. I mean, it is actually a lower price product. This is made for the CSL Elite line, so it has a plastic release here. This is different to the other type of quick release on the wheel that comes with the CSL Elite Plus wheelbase that I've got here. The standard wheel that comes with that is this one, and you can see the quick release on here had the whole bolted thing, whereas the new one, new style thing, is more quick release friendly, I would say, and has like this collar which just turns, so it's like a quick pop onto the line, turn it until you can't see this. I don't know if you can see that there. There's a little white line in there. So when you put it on, you just literally turn the collar until you can't see the white line, and that's it, snapped on in place. What can I say about this? It feels really good in the hands, actually. Beautiful size, 300mm wide. Just feels like a really solidly built piece of kit. At €200, it's also the lowest priced wheel that Fanatec make. So if you're wanting another type of wheel, you know, it's the lowest price one. It's likely to be one that you'd go for, and from just holding this, I think it actually hits above its price point. I will have to give a bit of a word of warning though, because if you live in the UK, well, Brexit isn't doing you any favours there, because it means that you will now get import charges, handling fees, etc. And in my case, that added up to an extra £47.50. So that's your €200 plus your import fees, which will be, you'll have German VAT to pay of 19%, which is incorporated into the price of the €200. Then you will have handling fees from the postal, and then you will have import fees on top of that at 20%, I think it is, or something like that. So that added up to another £47. So beware that a little bit. But let's talk about the product. This is the V2 version. They stopped making the version 1. They had a few different issues or whatever, and this has basically been made to iron them out. what's the differences between this and the real one? Well, I believe this is actually made from the CAD files that McLaren use to make their own wheels. It's a full plastic body construction, though it looks like it looks carbon fiber. They've done a really amazing job of making that actually look like carbon fiber. It's got the McLaren GT3 on there. You've got 3 rotary dials. Now, on the real one, there are 4 rotary dials, but we have an LCD screen instead of the 4th rotary dial. Also, big difference, this one down here is not a functionable switch, it's more, well, it's a function switch that actually deals with these 2 paddles here, which are analog paddles, and they can be used as a double clutch, so like F1 style clutch, or some GT3 style clutch, where you will hold both in, release one, and that's you started, and then ease out on the other one, and that's going to help you do your quick launches. You can also select it there, and it will allow it to be a handbrake and a clutch, or you can put it to another position, and it will become a throttle and a brake. And I've forgotten what the other position was, but I'm going to be using it in this position here on the A position for the quick launch type of double clutch feature. We've got a shifter on the back. This is like an aluminium type piece. Really positive feel with this. I like the positioning of it. I'm told there's some people who think it's a little bit further back in the body. For me, I didn't find any problems with that. I thought it was really good. It's on a rocker, just as the one in the real car is, which can be handy if you are trying to go around a corner and you've got to mess with something else in the car or whatever. You can still go up and down with one single hand, which also actually adds something to accessibility. If you have accessibility issues, as in you can't use accelerator or brake with your feet, then you can literally switch into that mode there, and you'd use an accelerator. You've got a brake, but you could still be shifting with another hand or whatever, and you've got that all then drive by hand. Buttons. There is a plethora of buttons here. They're nice kind of feel. We've got ones with like caps. These caps are removable and they have like a little thing like that. So that's kind of cool. Weight-wise, hard to tell between the two. I think this is slightly lighter. I've heard on other people's product streams of whatever of the McLaren GT3 wheel that this is lighter than some of the other offerings, which is shocking because some of the other higher end offerings are mainly made out of carbon fiber and metal. And that's something else I should point out, because this is made for the CSL Elite line. This plastic release is good for this wheelbase and everything up.
Dan, Rocco says, lucky I have 2 other accounts.
Hello. By the way, welcome to the stream. I didn't catch who it was, but apparently they've got other accounts. We'll get into some actual racing. I'm just showing over some of the product. thing, which I got, and it's like beautiful. It's lovely. I'm gonna switch that onto there. So yeah, this plastic quick release can be replaced with a metal one. So if you actually have a higher ranged wheelbase, like one of the Podium series, which is direct drive and has a lot of force, then you would want to switch that over to the metal one, because the wheelbase on the Podiums won't allow you to use the full torque of your Podium series wheelbases. But for the CSL Elite and the Club Sport, you'll get as high as you can get out of those wheelbases. But the DD1 and the DD2, you will need to switch this out for the other aluminium quick release thing. Putting it onto the wheelbase, really easy. You've got your notch line here of the wheelbase. There's a little line, like I said there. We're just going to slip that on. It just goes turn that way, basically until I can't see the line. Once you can't see the line, don't try and force anymore. It's on there, and I've got a little, the LCD has come alive there, so that's kind of cool. It's, once you're in there, it's got things that can be done. We've got, like I said, all the buttons. The buttons tops can be replaced. We've got funky switch down here, which means it is basically. I am nearly at 1,000 subscribers. Yes, we are 998. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there. So this is the latest toy. Well, this and this is the latest additions to the setup. Basically, we're going to get into here.
No, it's 1,000 right now if you refresh it long.
1,000 right now? Ooh, really? It doesn't update straight away on here. Wow. Okay. 1,000. It did actually happen? Wow. It was showing as like 998 earlier. Thank you. Yeah, well, 1,000. This is a really mixed emotional week. In many ways. Wow. Okay.
The Pumpkin Patch Kid says it is 1K. GG Salsa clenched fist.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed. I'm already going teary-eyed, and I've been teary-eyed enough this week as well. That means a lot. That's an area that's been a long time coming, but it's that's amazing. That's amazing to hear. I can't describe thankfulness enough on that. We'll keep on growing. We'll keep on going. I know I'm a little sporadic, as anybody has of the 1,000 of you who have now subscribed can tell. I still hope to bring more and more and more. I should get on with the show. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's get on with this and give you some actual impressions. I was going to say, rubberized around here, feels really good to your touch. You could use this without gloves. I'm not going to. I'm going to use gloves when I'm using this. Simply because it helps me with, hand fatigue and gripness, stuff like that. And, oh yeah. Then cheers to 1,000 subs, and thank you. Just okay. Right, we're gonna try and change the view here, and then I'm gonna put the headset on, and we'll use the audio from the headset. So there will be some mic stuff that switches over. Oh boy! Wow. I don't know what to say to that. Oh, 1,000 subs. Right, let's switch over the cam view so that we can get some game in here. We're gonna play some Automobilista 2, and we're gonna test this out in an actual car, a McLaren GT3 that would have this steering wheel in it. So that's going to help the immersion greatly.
Rocco says, well done man, thanks for all your content. I haven't really been a consistent watcher. Found your channel a year and a bit ago but have only typed in a couple streams, so doubt you remember me, but Rocco says, GG.
Yeah, that's great. Whenever people come along, Rocco, that's really cool. Always glad to see. Sorry, I paused out a bit there because I was kind of here on the index there. But we're going to get into game, which is going to be Automobilista 2, which is really fantastic. I was speaking about the buttons. Buttons good. We've got the buttons, and these two here that are encapsulated. These got really positive clicks to them, and the shrouds they feel really good in. All those are good. We've got a couple of up and down stuff as well.
Is well deserved. You are an awesome YouTuber and a fantastic human being, heart.
That's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. That is really cool. Right, let's switch game over there. We need to make sure this mic is switched off there. Right. Gloves coming on. You may be able to hear me slightly from the microphones in the index. Possibly not. Can't see anything at the moment. Fortunately, inside my index, I do have prescription lenses. Right, let's see. There we go. Hopefully you guys can now then see, yeah, you can see what I see. Can you see what I see? No, I shouldn't sing. That's going to end up with me having less than 1,000 subs by the end of the stream if I start singing. Right. So let's switch. I may need to repress button. Right, this is going to go for its calibration. Excellent. So now, hopefully, I should have... I know. The game needs focus. There we go. I should... go into the options and quickly turn down the audio, menu music, because menu music is a copyright no-no. Yay! Which obviously will be a bit of a thing from now on. Right, great, amazing. Let's get on with it. So, obviously in here we've got all your different typical thing. Control types, as you can see, it's got in here what it is. I don't know if they've got a scheme there already. I did some quick sort of like things there, but I'm don't think the game has that. That's what that is. So yeah, it doesn't have like the recognition for the individual wheels. Right. One thing you can see here that I have done is, because I'm going to be using the clutch here, I have changed the clutch over to one of my things here, made sure that there's the right buttons there. I have also done a bit of a change to make sure that I can readjust my view. I think it was one there, but we'll see. Let's just get into some racing. Let's go back and boom. Race menu. We're going to go into just a single race, I think, straight away off the bat. And as we can see here, I've got a McLaren all lined up. And we have the Spa-Francorchamps 2020 track all lined up. And we're going to just go in here and see the difference that immediately having a VR headset and a one-to-one wheel representation is going to feel like. Size and weight wise, the size and weight of a wheel can actually make quite a big difference as to what the force feedback can feel like. So I found, like, quickly coming onto this last night that I was actually surprised by just how much it actually increased that. Let's get in there. So this should be a good, interesting thing. Good way to test this out straight away into a little quick race. I think I've got the AI set to about 88, 89%, a little bit low, but I'm not that good. I've got much more learning to do. You can see all the cars all lined up there, and I should be right at the very end there. So we're going to start this, and immediately I need to I can't remember what I did as the reset of my view. Okay, so we're going to do some options first, because I messed up. Oh, I've got messed up on the options. I messed up on the options. Let's So I've got to change some options straight away because I got the buttons all now messed around. You didn't say on the stream what I think you said. You did. Oh, how rude. I'll let you get away with that one. Oh, well. Right, so we need to get some options, controls, edit assignments. We want camera and view and recenter, and I'm going to use that. So I'm going to have that for recenter view. There we go. I'm no longer sitting in the wrong place. Let's make sure that I'm sitting very forwards and boom. So now I can feel my arms, and if I look down through my nose piece, I can track along the gloves. And as I track along the gloves, that's eventually replaced, and basically the car dials and everything are kind of in the right place, and the buttons are pretty much there. This is pretty close to that layout. Let's make sure vehicle. I want request pit stop to be on there. I want pit limiter to be up on there. No. Yes, I do. And I want windscreen wipers. Yep. Headlights. And let's see, we want to increase brake bias. Brake bias back. I want to increase front roll bar. I'm going to put it onto that. Decrease that. Now, if you're in ACC, there's a special mode you can use with this as well. So these rotary encoders have some different modes. They can either be like a continuous click round, so it'll show you up or down, which is the mode they're in here. Or they can actually go into dedicated place modes. They've got numbers on there, and each one would then become a separate button press, and the game will recognize, so you can actually have it in that detail, and that's kind of really, really cool. We're going to go with the rear. I'm going to do that way. Seems somewhat reasonable, and game, I need a game pause button. Pause. Excellent. Opponent. Cycle through the views. I'm going to use that as bump. Yeah, that's fine by me. I don't usually use the reset car anyway. Okay, that's kind of some of my basic stuff set up there. Vehicle. Like I say, the others I'm not kind of worried about at the moment. We'll get to those at some other point. I've got the main things that I need to be concerned about. Great. And I'm going to want to do a restart session. Right. Okay, so now where did that go? Great. No. Right, let's okay. Oh, okay, we've still got some things going on. Almost there. Pause button. We're almost there. Options aren't fully set, it seems, so we'll get that sorted. That's there. This is what happens on live streams, but it's part and parcel of putting a new wheel on is you have to go over all the controls and stuff like that. So, come on. Cancel. Right, so motion. Throttle, I need to be that one. Why is it not recognizing that? Okay, I might have to come out of the game and go back in to get it to recognize the pedals. Or it's set to... no, cancel, escape. Right. Pedal type. I'm using separate pedals, so I need that to be different. So yeah, I've got to come out of the game. That was my fault. Right, let's quick game. So, word of warning, if you're doing this and you're set up stuff and you've got a set of separate pedals that aren't going through the Fanatec base, which I've got a set of G29 pedals still, which are modded with a Leo Bodner USB mod dongle so that it can be done as a separate set. I thought I had everything worked out for the stream. Seems I don't have absolutely everything worked out. Typical. Alright, we want boom, play. Do that, and hopefully then it will recognize that I have separate pedals, and I can then input the controls for that. Something you had to do with Project Cars 2 as well, by the way, for anybody who has similar setup and is wondering why it's not registering your throttle when you're trying to use separates, and you said combined, you have to do it to separates, and then you should come out of the game, go back in.
Says Hitman 1, 2, 3 VR equals heart, 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 heart.
Cheers, man. Right, so controls, scheme, separate, calibration, configuration, edit assignments, throttle. That's now taking my throttle. That's now taking my brake. And that should be the right one anyway. And that should be the right one as well. I wish it had a more descriptive thing rather than just joy, but that's what it is. Make sure those are on the right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that should hopefully be all there. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? We'll try and get into a race now. Same thing, deal, boom, we got the right car. We should be set up. We hope. We pray. Did Salsa get it right? Or did I mess up? Oh, wow. 1,000 subs. Oh my god. See, even someone who's constantly messing up like me can get 1,000 subs. Oh, that's just incredible. Right, let's yeah, hand clutch worked. And the first thing that I can say is just the immersion factor of actually having a real size, real world thing here, just it just blows my mind. That's immersion plus, people. I'm feeling more things through there. Obviously I need to fine-tune what the force feedback settings are going to be here, but this feels very light at the moment. We're on obviously as a car, this car is quite nimble and light anyway, but I should probably feel as we go up through the throttle where that's going to come in more nice and detailed anyway. Can feel that back end going out through there. That was very nice. It was light. That was a little dicey. Okay, can feel the loading there. That's better, yep. Oops. May have punted and crashed him a little bit there. Damage is turned off. It's an AI, it's fine. It's not at all offended for a bit of AI. So well behaved. Oh, onto the grass, no. Oh, that was slippy. That was... I can't believe I managed to save it there. Not the best of angles, but we definitely keep it as a good pass. I haven't got any crew chief on at the moment. You can use crew chief with this game. I think I might want to turn the force feed up slightly on this. They're too wide. Trying to get into them there would be difficult. AI getting in the way, come on. Make them move or get out of the way. Feels lovely. It really does make the simulation side of this just that extra notch up. Oh. Hey Miles, thank you for the follow. The extra sub. If that was on YouTube, you'd be over that 1,000. More than the 1,000 is like going to be nuts. Getting 1,000 in the first place is crazy. Having more than that is yay. So yeah, initial impression is just, oh wow. Oh, that was, yeah, that felt right. That is so on the money. Oh God, I love this. Oh, that's so on me. That was so on me trying to... I over punted there. I deserved all the drops in places that I got there. Ah! So that wasn't so great, but we're not racing in the field there, so I'll just not worry about the race part of that, because I totally messed that up. But we just get to feel what this feels like, and should have been in third there. Should have, would have, could have. Oh, that's gonna go. I'm making mistakes. I've totally messed that tyre up. That rear left is gone. Let's just pit in, shall we? Pit limiter was working. We lose the force feedback while it's going through there. Come on, guys. Ready, ready, ready. Accelerate it down. Is pit limiter on or off? It auto does the pit part, so pit limiter's not making much of a difference there. Is there... Right. That feels so good. No word of a lie. Just... Oh. There's a little bit of rumble in here. I don't know which bit, if that's the... We'll try and throw it around a little bit. Yep. I did overdo that. That was a purpose overdo. But, and I didn't catch it. So, that was kind of cool. Messing up again. Right. But it feels good. Let's pause that out and maybe do a restart there, shall we? But that is just, oh, yeah. I mean, as you can see, like, there's the actual wheel. Here's the in-game wheel. The in-game wheel, slightly different layout, but is pretty much roughly the same shape. Obviously slightly different from car to car. I've forgotten which car this immediately comes from. Obviously it doesn't have rev lights on the wheel itself, it's got them on there. You can see it changes what the LCD was. So it'll momentarily switch between, I think, the speed and the gearing. So it'll show like neutral, what gear you're in, positive, and then switch as appropriate in the game, which is really cool to use the game telemetry in that way. Should we restart on that, or should we go to a different track? No, we'll go to a different track. I don't want to resume. I want it to exit that. And yes, getting used to where buttons are for menus as well is another thing. I might remove these button caps and have it just as the orange, and I think work out where I want things to be and use the little stickers that come with it. There are actually little dots here on the steering wheel, which you can't really see too easily, but you can just about make them out. So they've got dots to show where you would use the little stickers that come with it, the steering wheel as well. And of course you could make up your own little stickers to place in there as well, but I think that's a really cool detail and will make this look really, really good. Definitely make it, you know, look like something you'd see real world, and that's a thing I really do love. Let's try a track that's a definite challenge. Not that Spa isn't a challenge sometimes, as we've seen. Let's go to Nuremberg. We'll do Nuremberg, and we'll do the 24-hour. Yeah, Nuremberg Nordschleife 24-hour. I think that's about as good a mix of turns and a test for any car steering wheel setup that you can get. Because, let's face it, if there's any type of turn you're looking at, this track has them all 88 turns of them through its 25-kilometer stretch, because that's massive and is quite the track. So we'll just do that. Opponent settings, we'll keep them wherever they are. See how we do on this. Probably dreadful. It is the Nordschleife after all. The Green Hell. Okay. Right, let's do this. Should be race duration of about 2 laps, since it was 10 minutes. with the GT3 cars, what would be expecting in times? I have no idea. Oh no, race 10 laps? Oops. 10 laps. Okay, sorry. 10 laps. That's not happening. There would definitely need to be some pit-ins on that one, wouldn't there? Let's start it. Right, again. I haven't used the double clutch there, but it is possible to. I'll have to get used to don't you dare. Try to bully me out of that position, it's mine. Thank you. Feel the lovely little tiny parts of pulls on here. So could have lost that back end there if I didn't feel it twitch a little. Around to the green hell section, and this is where it gets, of course, even more interesting. Little skippy, yeah, little skippy. A little touch on the side there. You could hear that bit of a skip there, and believe me, I felt it. Such a hard track to actually overtake this at as well, because we're going to try though. There, can I make it stick? No, he's on the gas better than me. Come on, all the AI's going to battle each other there. And you got to watch out for this corner because it can be very nasty. That felt lovely and positive. No, messed up. Oh. What am I doing? Come on. Well, I messed up there. Wow. It's okay. I knew that that corner was coming, and I just totally screwed up. I do like that the gears were on a rocker as well. Oh, I can feel the load coming on now. Feel that force feedback load coming on there. Then be brave through this next corner flat out. Skippity, skippity, skippity. They're already around carousel, and I'm just coming up to it, so that was nice. Felt nice. Well, that one should have been flat. It's this next one that's dodgy. And now we get into the bits of the Nordschleife that are scary and difficult. Ho ho ho. And now it's just this big long straightaway. Feel actually the little bumps there, and look at the castle. $268, $271, $274. And then back up on it for the straightaway. Ah. Yeah, I'm loving this. Immersion wise, this is just so cool. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, if you've basically... I know I'm going to love this wheel. So far, first impressions are just basically, it's a must-have if you're going to have race GT3 type cars with a CSL Elite setup. It's price point €200. Like I say, if you're here in the UK now, you do have to deal with the thing that this is now an import, 'cause it comes in from Germany. So you are going to have some import charges. Nothing we can do about that. But it still represents the good value for money proposition for this level of work. It feels like a totally different beast from the standard wheel that comes with it. It really does feel just so solid. Really good in the hands. Ah! Almost. Ah! I'm messing up. My brain's somewhere else there. I'm trying to think of other things to say. Let's try this out with a Formula car, actually. Because that's it with the GT3. And it just feels astonishing. I'm just loving that form factor. It's really cool, actually. I can just do that. And I know where the thumbs are. And it's like, it just, yeah. I love it. 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 Okay, let's do something that is insane to go straight to. Right, let's see about something that's going to make me want to try out the clutch. Let's try out the clutch with something that's going to need that to be done. Okay, boom. Let's go to a test day. And we're going to use a different track. What should we use? What track should we use? Imola? Interlagos. It's AM2. I think Interlagos because it's AM2 and it's Brazilian. So, in honor of the team that actually brings this, we're going to go for the Interlagos. There we go. The full-on that. I'm going to go to a Formula car. I think just because of how hellish it is to actually control off the line, we need a Formula Classic. Be these ones the Gen 1s? I think it's the Gen 1. Here's one of these Gen 1s. I think this, maybe? That hasn't got the thing there. Let's no. Formula Ultimate. Gen 3, 7-speed sequential. Yeah, these bad boys. V10, V12, V8. We're going to go with V12, maybe? Yeah, more power. The harder it is, the better for this particular dealio. Right, so we're going to try and see if we can work out the clutch bite point type thing. So we're not going to race at the moment. I'm just going to try and figure out a good... That's my neck down there. That's a lack of neck. What did I set that to? It was... No, what did I set it to? Reset. What did I set the VR view part to? Can't remember. Ah. Ah. Just wanted to make sure you guys were still here. I am still streaming. Yes, 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 good. Not many people are at the moment, and was probably expecting me to be, but there we go. Bump, bump. Right, we want camera and view, try button 30. What did I do with that one? Didn't, no. Try button. I'm going to use that for now. Until I figure out what I want, I need to use it there. Okay, there we go. There's no windscreen wipers on this car, so I don't need windscreen wipers. But normally I would want to have some windscreen wipers somewhere. I'm sure I put windscreen wipers over there somewhere, but that's because I put those to increase that, and then use that for brake, forwards, rear. I must have put it somewhere over there then. Oh well. Okay. We're not worried about windscreen wipers for now. We're testing stuff out. Which means I need to be able to use... No, don't retire from session. Resume. Okay, let's okay. Yeah. We're going to hit down into neutral first of all, so you can have a look at this. So I've got two things going on here. I can hold in both of them, and you can see there's a number that's come up that says 65. That's basically where I've got the bike point set to the moment. To set the bike point, all I've got to do is hold down one of these here, push down on there, that comes up with a number, and then I can twiddle the funky switch, and as you see, that's going to change my number on here, which is now 60. So let go of that. That's set for 60% of the clutch release. Now what I'm going to do in game is I'm going to hold both of them down, kick it up into second gear. Okay, while that's there. Why have I got no sound? Not letting me do that. I haven't got auto start. Rats. No, I got it. The new import duties started on the 1st of January. So, yeah, no, I don't know what the extra new is on top. I ordered and paid before we came out of the EU, but because it was posted after we came out of the EU, I got hit with the new ones, which means I had German VAT, then postage and handling fees, and then import. Not nice. I added an extra £47.50, but yeah, the steering wheel's fantastic though, because and is worth it still. Even with that extra import charges, it still feels amazing, and is still the cheapest that you can get from Fanatec in terms of gear, but yeah. Right, let's see. Options. I am missing an ignition, a start button. Ignition. No, cancel. Alright, start engine. That. Let's see if that does it. Back. And resume. How you doing, by the way, Gaming Legends? And welcome to the stream again. And apparently, we're over 1K. The channel is over 1K. Yay! Which is awesome. Right, resume. Let's see if... there we go. Okay, so what I'm trying to do at the moment is set the quest up there. Boom. Thank you. So what we're trying to do here is I've got a double clutch setting on here. I should be able to floor there. Foot off the brake, release 1. Oh, we're in neutral. First gear. Probably with this, it's probably best to go from second gear actually. With these cars, with the mad turbo it's got. So, put my foot all the way on the floor, release 1, and then the other. And then you've got a nice smooth takeoff. Let's see if we can dial that in a little bit more. Hold my brake down for the moment. So if I hold one clutch in, press down on the funky, I'm going to try 65. Yeah, I reckon 65. Let's restart the... Ooh. There we go. Let's restart the engine. Helps if the clutch is in. Okay, foot on accelerator all the way down, foot off the brake and just release one of the clutches, and then you've got a smooth ramp up through the other. I think go more than that even. But obviously this car had the old circular, but most modern Formula cars will have more of a form factor that's close to this. But that double clutch is going to come in handy as hell. Let's get back to the straightaway. We're going to have nice cold tyres here, so nice cold tyres with bald spots because I locked up a lot there. Right. I got to remember to pull that clutch in straight away if I was going to do that. Let's knock it down to neutral so I can just restart that. Okay, we upped that to 60... was it? I'll put it down 60. 55. Right. Yes, you can if you like, and it would be lovely to receive it, but you don't have to. It would be very kind and would get spent into, obviously, equipment such as this here, to be able to show and share what I think of it, how I feel about it, and obviously games and all of the other stuff, which would be incredible. Thanks, Fitted Man. Good to hear you in chat as always. Right, let's. Whoops! I forgot to hold both the clutches down because I was setting both of them. So we're in neutral. Let's start the car up again. Right, both down, foot's on the gas, second gear, and off. So that's not a good way. I think we need a little bit less than 55, don't we? Right. So push down, and we'll step it up to, say, 58, 60. Right. It's very picky. Right. Double clutches are down. We're in second gear. Foot's on the accelerator, and we just lift off there. Whoa! Okay. We'll try it from first, maybe. Wow. That's a little bit too much. $63 maybe? See, this is what this feels like. This is what a Formula One really should feel like. It should be hard as hell to drive. It should be hard as hell to work a hand clutch. That's what it should be like. I love it. Even though I'm messing up like nobody's business, because this is the first time I've actually tried double clutching something. So I'm very, very actually happy about that. I am so dreadful at making this work. Okay. Clutch is all the way in. We're going to put it in second. And, oh, 2. Right, so we go. Oh yeah, no, that's still too much. Wow, that span out so quick. Use gravity. Oh, it's as quiet as an electric car. Now it's not. Right, clutch is in. Oh no, I was going to do that first, wasn't I? 65. Let's try it 70 actually. Okay, 70. Ooh, right. So if I'm getting it right, then hopefully this should be okay, I think. Nah. Meep. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Clutches start. No. That's maybe it's the other way. I need to go down lower or higher. What do you guys reckon? I think it's the opposite way to what I think it is. I think it's the opposite way to what I think it is. I think if I was at 100, then it would work out that and not that way. So I think it's the opposite way. Maybe. Yeah. So if I hold one down, go down, and then let's just try do really low number. Let's say 10. That's too low. Let's try 20. We're trying 20s. Hi Hank, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm learning how to use a double clutch with the GT3 wheel here. So we've stepped out of the GT3s and I'm trying to, for the first time in my life, use a double clutch system with this stupidly powerful V12 Gen 2 Formula car, and I'm messing up a lot. See if we get this right this time. I've got it set to like 20. We'll knock it up into second. Put my foot on the gas and... Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. That was an interesting way to do it. That was interesting. I think that was kind of working. Let's go back down the track. It's a good job this is like a free session, otherwise I would have been booted off the track by now. Right, let's straighten up a bit there. Restart. How are you, by the way, Hank? Welcome as well. We've had, what a day, 1,000 subs, 1K. Just thank you again. That's just amazing. Right, let's we want to just move forwards nice and slowly there so that I'm straight down this here. Both clutch pedals are in, or should I say flappy pedals into second, Good. Yeah, it's a very sensitive car. So we're just going to release that. Almost. I should have just tapped that up into third a little earlier, and that would have got it. And that was 20. So that's good. That's good. Progress is being made. I feel progress is being made. Okay, both clutches in, second gear, full on the glass, release. Okay, right, both clutches in, ignition, full on gas, and then we are released, and gone. So kind of, not exactly as it should be. It should be release, full release, go. But I think it's because this is, you know, one of those monster cars. And we know just how much of a monster these are. Cold tyres and no downforce. Oh, feel every little tiny. I think there's a little bit too much chatter through the wheel. Actually, I want to get rid of some of. There's like a little chatter through the wheel that I don't know. I want to tune out in force feedback maybe, so I can feel tiny little micro pulls. So I might want to dial down the road surface effects a little bit. Let's line up on one of these here. Let's go from the outside. See, this is what I expect a Formula One car to be like. It should be hard to manage. We'll be close enough there, so both pedals are down. Second gear. Foot to the floor, release one pedal, I am wearing the valve index. It's set to 120 frames per second, so actually kind of looking about 60 frames reprojected up to 120. At the moment while I'm streaming. Off stream, it depends on the game, but I mean, it still feels silky smooth in here. So, hey, who am I to complain? No, if you got the reverb, I don't have reverb, I have the index. So, and the reverb would be like the GT2 reverb, which obviously has a higher density of pixels than we have here. But I have a higher FOV, and then it's outside inside tracking, well, outside lighthouse tracking on this rather than the inside out tracking of the HP Reverb 2. Okay, both clutches are in. Let's just set it in neutral for a moment. Prepare myself. I want to know how to get that bit of a jiggle out of the wheel there. I don't know if that's the top end force feedback setting or the road effects force feedback, but there's a little bit of a jiggle there that I can set on the wheel. So anybody who has some advice on that? Yeah. But, you know, like I say, this is an amazing headset. I didn't want the G2 because I also like playing some room scale games now and again. So, for me, it was still more the index that I was looking at over the G2. Because I didn't want the Windows Mix media controllers. I wanted to have the index controllers more. Right. Where was we? We've got some nice cold tyres. We're going to kick it up. If I kick it up that way. No, I need it down a bit. Still wanted to spin out a little. Even at this, it still wanted to spin out a little. So I hold one of those in, pull down on there, and I use my twizzle, and I'm going to go to 18. A bite point of 18, and then I release, and we're good. That's the bite point set. Hold both in, knock it up into second, foot is on the accelerator, and we're just going to release one trigger there. That was all my fault. I went and released that second one, and as soon as you release the second one, it goes and throttles out. I need to knock up, with this car I feel I need to knock up into third first, and then put the foot on the gas. So it gets to that point so quickly. And again. Okay, so we're in second, and I'm literally just going to put foot to floor, release right hand, hit it up to third, release to full, and that's me good. Normal cars that are not as much as a handful, but that's quite a sequence for this to get this piece rolling. Maybe we should try this with that clutch system with a more update car. But it's basically where that was starting to roll off, and if I just released it out full way, it just, you know, it whacks out in second gear and that's it gone. But this feels good for Formula. I know this rim is a slight bit bigger than you would use for a Formula car, but hey. Try it from first. See what happens from first gear. That was cool. So I was gradually releasing that clutch as I was going up through the gears there. It's very, very clever. Just caught the back end there. Locks up the fronts. That's nice. Oh. Lovely. I love it. Okay. That is cool. Let's try that with a slightly more modern car. I think I've got the the hang of it a little bit more. So as I basically release this side, the clutch, or whichever one you release, it doesn't matter which one actually, as long as you're holding both down and then you release one, the clutch point won't go beyond that, and as you slowly release the other, the clutch starts coming off. So I can actually go up to a clutch point with this car, still keep my foot on the gas, up through the gears, releasing the clutch more and more as it climbs up to keep the car under control. And with this beast, that's what really matters. So that is just really, really cool. Love it. Okay. We're going to go exit. So it's that EOS. Yes, I'm certain. Exit. Yes. What's happened? Ah, okay. It's gone to left and right there instead of up and down. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why that is, but we're going to say yes. Thank you. Let's try this with a slightly different car. Obviously, this is made more for a McLaren. I'm using it for Formula here. I'm going to use it for a newer Formula car. And just see that double clutch again. We want something much more modern and something that's going to just tear it up. There we go. This will most certainly tear it up. Okay. Cool. Cool. Right. So here we are. Boom. Much more modern car. We'll just take it slowly around the track. I hate that they have auto drive here, and immediately as you come out of the pit lane there is that part there that kind of needs that. This is a different prospect to that Gen 2. It's just so much smoother in the application of speed. Slightly more manageable, but it can still bite you. So much more downforce. Oh, that's heavy. Let's pull up to one of these here. Okay. Both of my paddles is down. We're in first gear. Full gas. Off of one. off the other. Smooth release as anything. So that's just amazingly easy compared to what you'd normally have it with one of these cars. I.e., if you've just got a single clutch. This is what happens when you have a single clutch. I've not held the second one open, down, sorry. So if I put my foot down and I release the full clutch as a single clutch even from this, it's still manageable, but, well, this car is really manageable. This car's really manageable then. It's nowhere near what the other one was. So I should be able to, with this type of car, put that clutch even further out. And it should really start to get the bite. So this one, whereas before I had that down, let's 18, let's put that up to say 60. Right, that's the double clutch set. Into first, foot's on the gas, and I'm just going to release one pedal. Yeah, that seemed better for this one. We'll try it up here. Okay, we're ready on that. So both clutch pedals are down, foot's to the floor, and we just release that off. Take it easy, man. Thanks for joining, especially this 1K stream. Wow. That is cool. Right. Oh, the load on there is so much nicer. One more try off the line here. Okay, both clutches in. Ho ho. Whack it into first gear. Both clutches are in. Power up. And release that one. That just makes it so much easier to launch. That is amazing. I love it. Makes your throttle management a lot simpler to deal with when you're using the clutch more than that amazing amount of throttle control that you normally need. Throttle balance and clutch balance and all of this business on launching. That double clutch system really does make launching a car like this a lot more simpler, but getting used to that is a definite different factor. That's going to bring something new to the game, alright. Wow. But oh, wow, I don't know how long we've been going. We're going to come out there. What happens when I win a championship? I don't know. Has it still got the championship title on here? It should have the title for about the wheel on here. If YouTube has gone and switched the things back to the championship, I'm going to be really, really like, ah! Because YouTube is famously switching titles and thumbnails and all sorts of things around, even though you go to all of the different places and say, check that one, check that one, check this one or the other one. But I don't know, I need to finish the championship that I started. That is a series. We've got a championship thing that is ongoing. I doubt I'll win it because it'll be my first time through, so we'll figure that out. But this wheel, I hope, will help me get there. Ooh. Pretty. Right, we're going to jump back out again, and we're going to just quickly, I don't know where we're going to go. Restart, no, I wanted to exit, and yes. So, as a little bit of a recap on there, was just trying out to get the double clutch system working, trying that out, used the advanced method, which was literally to hold one of the paddles in, push down, and then you use the funky switch left and right to rotate the funky switch to change your bite point number. Once that's done, release the pedal, you're done. When you're starting it up, you literally have both pedals pressed down, in gear, foot to the floor, release one pedal, and then you can gradually start to release the second clutch and up gears if you need to in the mix of that. And that makes it so much easier to manage launching a car. Really does. But yeah, weird to get used to. Right, let's take a look. We're going to go back. We're going to a single race. We'll stay with the GT3 because that's a McLaren that does actually have this style of wheel. We won't go to the Nordschleife because that's a hell of a place, and as we saw earlier, is too much, but we'll take something other. Let's go Brands Hatch, and we're going to go to the GP version, which you can see they only now have the GP version available of Brands Hatch, which I believe is laser scanned. So we're going to go there. There'll be some others on the track there. Haven't tried this track in this car. But we'll give it a quick go. But the immersion factor of just having a car type and the wheel type being close to one another is amazing, let alone having, you know, an actual replica wheel. It's not actually made for the 720 though, but there's slight differences in the wheel type between this and the 720 and different things. I think this is the same as about 650, but we'll see on there. So we're ready. I need to clutch in, brakes in. Hey GT, guess what? It's not only testing out of, whoa, lovely new gear. We got 1,000 subs today. We're 1,000 subs. We hit that 1K, and we got lovely new hardware. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. Sorry, I talked to it like it's like a little pet, but it's not a little pet, but it's beautiful. Let's restart that session. Thank you, man. Thank you. We want to restart. Pump. Yes. Alright. Holding that in, brake. So, yeah, how you do, by the way? Got this steering wheel that I am using right here, which matches, as you can see, the actual car. So, this is the Fanatec McLaren GT3 licensed wheel. Ah, cool. Yeah, we all got to do that stuff. So, yeah, new wheel, basically. Just got it yesterday. And the immersion factor of the actual car's wheel and your actual wheel being similar is awesome, though I don't know this car on this track. And it's also got like double clutch systems and this, that, the other. Yeah, if I can find my brake points for this car. Should have been round there. I mean, it says Brands Hatch. No, that's third gear. Oh, dreadful. I can't think anymore. My brain has gone to mushy stuff. Oh. Wow. Wow. Right. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Let's switch over to the other thing. We're going to exit out of here. That means still getting used to where the buttons are on here. As you can see, it's like, which was the button I was after? That's the button I was after. There. And I also want to do no, that way. Yes, I do. There we go. That's just me. Hey. Right. So, yeah. Oh. What more can I say about this wheel? It's great. Let's just pull up some conclusions. It's a first stream thought. Just power that off while we do that because we're out of the game. Yes, we're out of the game. So let's just take the wheel off there so you can see it up close again. So as you can see, this is the wheel. It's all beautiful. It's like, look at me. Yay! I love it. This is really, really a cool wheel. My first impressions is I'm so happy that I've bought it. Some things to get used to. As you can see on the back, we've got flappy paddles, so flappy paddle, there is a rocker. These have magnets in them as well, so it's a really positive, good clicky feel. I mean, listen to this. And you can use one hand basically to shift up and down, which can be handy if you need. And then you got two analog panels on the back, paddles even, which can act as the clutches. The dials that can be either full rotaries, or they can, you probably can't see it, but there is little numbers in there as there would be, so they can actually be either just straight up sequential, or they can actually go, it goes up to 12 by the way I believe, or they can be as individual steps as an individual button. So when you go into one, it actually acts as a selector rather than anything else, which is exactly kind of the thing you want. Like I say, weight-wise, this feels so good. It's just, yeah. This may be rubberized, well, it's rubberized material, It's not leather Alcantara or anything like that, but it's a nice surface. Definitely feels good in my hands. Felt lovely. The transmission of the force feedbacks in here, that was all really, really good. I'm not feeling any play really when I'm driving. This feels solid as I can feel it. You get a little bit of a play, obviously, when it's on here, but not really anything you're going to feel in-game. Like it's like a tiny fraction, but nothing else. Liking this whole thing here. Yay, there are other people in the chat as well. All that. So, overall, at the price point of €200, if you've got a Fanatec CSL Elite, or if you have a Club Sport, or I think this is one of those immediate buys. If you've already got the Club Sport V3, the Club Sport GT3 wheel, or the Formula, which I believe is a little bit smaller, is a different. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. So yeah, I think this is I think it's a bit of a no-brainer actually. I think if you have one of these wheelbases, this is the cheapest alternative wheel that Fanatec do. I think it works. It's going great, Matt. Yeah. We've made it to 1,000 subs. We've made it to 1,000 subscribers today. I just... Yeah. That feels amazing. Amazingly good. Wow, the COVID hair is really looking good there, isn't it? That's like full on. Wow, it's getting there. Ponytails are coming in soon. Yeah, they are. I just think this is great for €200. Though, like I say, buyer beware when you are. Thank you, dude. Yeah, watch out for the UK import charges because now we do have the whole 1K. Sorry, 1K. The whole Brexit charges. So you're going to get postal handling fees, and you're going to get that extra import charge, which for me ended up being an extra £47 on top. No, I didn't. It was just below, and during the stream, as you know, before the stream, it was at 998, and I didn't think it would tick over. And someone right at the beginning said, "No, it's showing 1K on my screen." So that's just really, really, really cool. It's a nice little birthday present thing. So yeah, but yeah, this as well, which is basically it arrived unfortunately the day after my birthday, but I did buy it with the intention that hopefully it would come through around my birthday, but yeah, it's here now, and I'm so happy that I got in there when I did, because if you try to get at the moment, it's on pre-order only for February, but €200, there's a link down in the description. I have actually said to Fanatec if they do an affiliate link to hopefully give an affiliate link and if the affiliate link is down there and you press it, then great. But that's if they give me an affiliate link. So yeah, my take on it, if you got this or a Club Sport wheelbase, I think it's a steal. It's a definite buy. It's a good wheel that feels great. Yeah, it's growing gradually. We've got some other goodies here, so it's come from a long different way. Hey, RVR, everybody's jumping in at the last minute. I was just about to stop, but I'll continue for a bit. We reached 1,000 subs today, RVR. By the way, anybody who doesn't know RVR, basically, if you think my setup's nice, what RVR has in his closet is mind-blowing. So at some point or whatever, definitely go check out his channel as well, because it's incredible.
Huge congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Starstruck.
Yeah. So yeah, along with obviously the wheel, we have the SHH that has arrived.
Smiling face, throwing kisses.
Mwah!
Max PSVR says, cool.
So we have this that's come in, which I'll have to ask you some questions at a later date, RVR. I've got it in sequential, but when I got it, there was a rattling around, and I found, like, even in sequential, it won't move to the left, but it will move to the right. Yeah. So I think there may have been something that kind of broke off internally that was supposed to stop it going over to the right when it's in sequential mode. It won't move left in sequential mode, but you can see it can move right in sequential mode, which I think is a little bit broken. But when I actually, I haven't plugged it in yet. When I plug it in, we'll see. If I switch into full-on mode, it's going to be cool, though I'll have to watch out for the wire and maybe move that wire to somewhere else when I'm doing that. But yeah, so I'm a little bit think that something broke internally that was supposed to stop me from being able to go across here when I switch into sequential. But that's about that. But as long as it works, I'll be okay with that. But yeah, again, conclusion. If you got this wheel thing, this is like no-brainer. Really, honestly is. I really should go on that note because I need to go get food. I haven't eaten yet.
I can't remember how it was on mine. Gave that one away when I bought the Ialogs.
Yeah, you do have quite a number of shifters. It has to be said. Yes, it does have magnetic shifters on the rim. Apparently, I'm not. It just feels really positive. It's like solid as anything.
I do. Cold sweat smile.
Yeah, it just feels really positive. I do like. There's a lot of people saying about how they feel this is too far in. But I actually like it where it is. For me, that felt perfect.
Nice. Magnetic shifters feels great.
For me, in terms of getting to that, it feels really good. I like that it's a rocker as well, so that you can do one-handed. I know some people don't like that you can have shift up and down from the same paddle. But for me, I like that. I think it's a really good thing. Again, the other paddles for the double clutch system is cool. Yeah. To have the double clutch as well, which I was just getting used to earlier, is really cool. Very amazing. Very odd to get used to, first of all, but I like that. I also like that, obviously, the accessibility feature that can gain, because you can switch it across to be either handbrake and clutch, or you can switch again and have a accelerometer, accelerate, and a brake, which is great, obviously, if you have mobility issues.
Yeah, cool as well. Great for people that can't use their feet.
Exactly. And then you've got a straight up their analogues of nondescript. Yes. And then you can use them as just straight up analogues of any other type of description. So, yeah.
Can't stay for long. Was just passing through. Saw you were on and wanted to say hi.
Great. Yeah, I've got to get going as well. Thanks for joining. Thank you for anybody who subbed at any point and joins in, who gives any feedback. Take care.
Hi, Max.
It's a hi and bye to Max. We are definitely going to leave on that note, though. So, yeah. There it is.
Says, hi, RVR, slightly smiling face.
We had to wait for the reply, of course. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Simply speaking, if you're looking for a GT3 wheel and you do the GT3 stuff, thus far my first impression is you're not going to go wrong getting this. You are, simply speaking, not going to go wrong getting this. If you're in the Fanatec ecosystem, it's the cheapest wheel they do. It is the cheapest wheel they do. It's well built. It feels incredibly solid. I felt a good deal more connection to the car with this one than actually the standard rim. But, you know. Cool, dude. That's really awesome. Right. We need to go. I need to get food. And just again, I am so thankful for all the people that have subbed and joined, and more streams to come in the future, more conversations to be had, hopefully more products to get and enjoy, and we can enjoy some of those times together. Take care and good night.